Yeah, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Knowledge Adda. Now, I am going to discuss about the uh, less talking advantage. When you speak less, there are many advantages of speaking less because you might have seen many people who are around you are very habitual of speaking too much, but they don't realize what are the advantages of speaking too much. They always keep others confusing. They cannot be able to connect the good connection with the people. They can't earn the respect. But when you speak less, then you can earn respect. You can be a good listener, because when you listen others, it's not only you are listening or you are getting the knowledge, but you are also paying not only the attention but the respect also to the speakers. So, whenever you speak less, there are many advantages of speaking less than necessary. For example, when you are speaking less, you always take care of selection of your words, making of your meaningful sentence, and you are more effectively communicating. Means there is a very much clarity in your communications. Your communication would be more effective when you keep your conversation clear. When you keep your conversation less, then it makes others to understand very, clearly. Other advantage is, you know those who speak less are a good active listener. When you are listening to someone, that does not mean कि you are only listening. You are getting new knowledge. You are not only paying attention to the speakers, but also you are paying respect to the speakers. And what happens when you pay attention and pay respect to the others and listening carefully, which means you are developing more understanding, better understanding, to achieve what they are uh, speaking. Okay, so this is the advantage of good listener. Access talk always leads to misunderstanding, I told. But when you speak less, you will have more clarity on your talk in your conversation. So there is no chance. You can reduce the chances of misunderstanding or misinterpretation. Interpretation. No one can quote you anywhere in a wrong way. No one can misinterpret your words, your sentence, and your sayings. Okay, but when you speak too much, then you many things you don't want to speak, but in the flow you speak. You don't realize what you are speaking, and in the flow you shared many important things which you not to share. Okay, and one more important that I would like to share, that when you are speaking less, you are more thoughtful. Okay, whatever you speak, whatever you share the information, first you think, then you share. So every words, every sentence you make during the conversation, that is very thoughtful, that is very meaningful, and it has more impact on the listeners. So when you speak less, it means you get time to think. And uh, access speakers don't think before speaking. But if you speak less, then you get time to think what to speak, what not to speak. Okay, that's why it allows you to emulate your thoughts more effectively and choose your words very carefully, and your words become more impactful. Similarly, when you speak less, then you are able to build more better connection with the speakers. Okay, because your words are more impactful, so the listener will pay attention to you. Okay, and they give chance to speak more to you. Okay, so by doing this, you are creating an environment that can foster effective collaboration between the listener and a speaker. I told privacy is also one of the important things, and those who speak less, they take care of the privacy, they think before speaking, so they know what to speak and what not to speak, so they draw a boundary. But excessive talk people don't bother about the boundary, they always cross the boundary. So during the conversation, they speak many more things, very personal, that they should not speak. But when you speak less, then you know your boundary. You share the limited information to the audiences. However, it is important that meaningful conversation can only be done when you speak less than necessary. It is about being mindful in terms of your thoughts, quality of your words, and largely in terms of quality of conversation. Ultimately, what matters, what you speak, how much impactful it is, that is more important. Okay, so quality of conversation is more important, and this can only be possible while you speak less. Thanks for listening. Thank you.